Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to do the deep data analysis. So, what I mean to say by the deep data analysis, sometimes what happens that when we work in an organization, especially when you are working at a leadership level, right, and you always need to go in the meeting with the leaders, okay, to understand and to answer the business and to answer to answer some the questions basis some improvement of the process, the improvement of the sales or anything in regards to anything. So for example, here we do have one data set in front of you. So the data set, this data set says like that that is something about all, that is something all about is sales data. So here you have date, region, sales, product category, unit sold, revenue, cost, profit, and customer type, and channel and order ID. So first, if you're already good at data, so you should understand by this data what are the questions may raise, right? And for which that we need to answer. For example, here might the question can answer, just show me the trend month on month, what is the sales trend and what is the revenue trend and what is the profit trend. So these are the normal questions, right? So to make some reports and to do the summarization of this particular raw data, that is something the simple thing. But here when people goes into the deep of the data and they extract out some meaningful questions, okay, basis the data set. So here for example, I do have one business question which I have prepared. So here you guys can see here the question is, which region and product combination is underperforming in terms of profit despite high sales volume? Okay, provide the insight and recommendation. So here it says that just analyze the data, the product wise data in each region underperformed product, okay, in terms of profit margin. I'm not going on the sales. If the sales is increasing, I don't care. If the profit is there, if the profit margin is not good on the product, which means that we are not earning. Okay, we are just only doing the sales. We are not earning anything. We are not getting any growth, right? And we are not contributing anything in terms of taking the organization up, right? So here this is the question which we have to answer basis this data set. So let's do first data analysis. Let's do one thing first. Let's prepare the one pivot table basis it. I'm pressing alt and VT to create a pivot table. All right, and region I'm keeping it in the rows, and product in the rows. Let's keep the region in the column. And now what you can do, you can keep revenue here, and profit here. Okay, all right. So here what do you need to do, here you have your this summary. Let's make it in the format first. Let's remove the sum first, and profit, sum of profit, remove it, and make this thing in the center. Pivot table option, go and merge and center. All right, now what you can do, you can remove the grid line from the background. You can go in the design, take one format, this. I think this is much better. Let's keep it this one. Make it in the border so that it looks good, and remove the grand total column. I don't want to keep the columns. I don't want to keep the grand total, okay, in the columns. I remove that. Now what I can do, I can make it in the border. All right, absolutely good. And I'm hiding it so that now I can analyze this data. Everything is in the dollar. Now let's press Ctrl 1, go in the currency and select the dollar. Okay, select the dollar. So everything is in the dollar. You guys can see this is something which is in the dollar. But lies still we are unable to identify if revenue is this and the profit is this. It is very hard to go in each number and to identify and to do the subtraction and to extract out the profit margin. Still we don't have any profit margin, right? What is the actual margin? So let's create a one calculated field here. Go in the pivot table, analyze. Okay, go in the field, calculated field. Here you can keep it as margin, margin percent. Okay, here what you have to do, you have to analyze is just you need to redivide the profit with revenue, so it will give you the profit margin. Okay, click OK. So now this is the profit margin. All right, now we do have this data. Let's prepare and make change the format from the dollar to percent, dollar to the percent. Select everything here, select all the percentage like this, select all the percentage and make in the two decimal. All right, now make it in the border. I don't want to have it in the border. Now perfect, this is something I can understand that, in this particular, I can go in the design, I can choose here banded columns, so it will help us to identify, okay, the columns. Now here against each product, okay, against each product with the respective region, that we do have the margin percent, but still this is not sufficient to do the data analysis. If I want to give the leverage to someone, that, you go and you just select that, then you will have the comparison option here. Is still it is very tough that, to compare this laptop in the east on the in this on this laptop, I mean on this product, that we do have 29.26% of the profit margin in the east. But if the same, if I will go for the in the north region, so here I do have the profit margin 27.69%, which is, which is pretty less as compared to the east. So this is the comparison I want to do, and I want to give the suggestion what exactly is happening and what are the improvements that we can do. Right now what we can do, we can also create here one small summary. Okay, right here, region first versus region. Here I want to give the leverage to user. You go and do these changes and you will have your comparison. So let's keep the same color here. Okay, okay, and versus, make it in the border and fill it in the red. All right, increase the size. Now leave this one and this one. I'm for the time being, I'm selecting here, I'm creating the data validation: east, west, north and south. Copy and paste. The drop down now I have. Absolutely good. Keep, just copy this product and paste it here. Paste here. Paste here. Okay, and now here I want to have a profit margin. Okay, so profit margin, profit margin, profit margin. Great. Make it in the border. Good. Here I want to have it as west versus west. Now if I want to do the comparison east versus west, so it will show you the comparison which you are saying is east versus west. Okay, now give the background color as this. Okay, delta I also want to have here. All right, now the question is here that I want to pick here, if I'm selecting east, so east profit should come first, profit margin should come first, and again in the another column the west profit margin should come, and here it should be the delta, the first minus, sorry, second minus first. So here we will have a comparison that, this is the delta and this is the actual delta which you are comparing between the two respective region against each product, that these are the, let me show you the data so that you guys will have a good understanding. All right, now what you can do, if I want to pick here dynamically, if I want to change here, so number should automatically get changed. So how I can do this? So if I will do the VLOOKUP, so margin is the same in all the region. So let's create a one helping row. Instead of here, right here, east, east, okay, and north, north, south, and west. Here you have to write this, okay, just above to the margin percentage column where you have, for example, I have my profit margin here. Just above this, that I would like to write this name so that through the VLOOKUP match I can pick it. Okay, now let's do it. Equal to VLOOKUP, select it, sorry, select it like this, match, this is the match, lookup match value, and this is the row. and comma 0 and comma 0. Enter. This is the percentage of, this is the percentage, this is the profit margin of east region. Now I'm copying and pasting here and just keeping, just changing the reference of the match lookup here. So now this is, this is your west profit margin. Now let's extract out the delta. Here we can write our remarks region wise. So here we can analyze if anything is in the negative, that should be in the red. So now let's put here condition formatting less 0%, okay, and greater than 0% should be green. Here I can write the laptop in the east region. East region is the profit margin is 29.26%, and the profit, okay, in the west region is 27.21, which means it is lesser. I mean, it's a less profit that we are keeping in the west region for the laptop, okay, by minus 2.04%, which is pretty, good, the good number. This is something which is impacting, and here we can have a growth chance. Here we can increase the profit margin, okay, and here as well. So I can ignore the decimal one, which is the less than, where we have a less impact. For example, for the printer, here we have a huge delta. For example, in the east we do have a 29.28% of the profit margin in the east, but in the west, if you will go, it is around 24% only, which is far, which is, the huge gap. My, it almost 6% of the, 6% of profit margin we are keeping less as compared to the east. Okay, this is something which we can copy here like this. I'm just telling you that how do we answer, and what and how we should answer to the business when such a question raised. For example, I'm opening here Outlook now, okay, then I can draft my email as well here. Okay, east, I can write here east. Okay, this is the suggestion, I can prepare my summary like this so that I can answer. Now I'm comparing east with north. So here if I will see, so this is the, here what you can do, you can just copy it like this, and you can paste it here, just above, below it. You can remove the green one and this one as well, okay, and you can just keep it and remove it. So in this product in the north, we have a chance, we have an opportunity, we see the opportunity to increase the profit margin, okay. And again, if I will compare the same with the south, so in the south still we do have the printer I can, and as again you can again compare this west with east. Okay, this is something which is automatically we have captured here. So here this is how that we do answer. Here we have a opportunity to answer, we have a opportunity to increase the profit margin, okay, in this respective region against these products. And this is how I think we do the data analysis. Even when the leaders want this something which is the automated file, you give it to them and they can even analyze by themselves. They just need to put the data, they need to refresh the data, and they can do the analysis, okay, in I mean with whichever region that they want to do the comparison, they can. Okay, and if they want to go more, they also do have their raw data set, and they can come and they can extract out and can see the number of orders which has come and something like that. Here we also can add the lot of things, but still that is something up to you, okay. And I will, you guys, just download this file from the description and do the analysis and show me something. I will give you the one question more here, okay, in the business question tab. I will give you the another question, and I want you guys to answer it in the comment box, okay. So this is something, this is the dynamic summary which can help us to answer this business question, okay. And these are the answer that we have prepared, that this in this region on against this product that we do have a less delta. Okay, these are the product we have observed in the respective region where we are not. These are the product which is non these products are not performing, okay, in the east, or in the west or in the north. Okay, so this is how that you can answer, you can analyze the data, and you can present it in the meeting, and you can answer with the confidence. Okay, because the data is something which gives you the more confidence as compared to the verbal talks. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for watching the video. Thanks a lot, and I will attach this file again and download it. This is something which will be very useful for you guys to analyze it. So thank you so much everyone for watching the video. Thanks a lot.